Hi, my name is Amy Elias, and I have been an Anusara inspired yoga teacher since 1999. I am forever grateful to John Friend and to Douglas Brooks and everybody else that's come out of this beautiful system. It has impacted my life through the way that I just use it as a template, as a lens. I've created something called the art of living because that's what it became for me, is how do I live? Who do I really want to be? And how can I become that? And that came really out of all these beautiful principles. The universal principles of alignment, the attitude, alignment, action, every other way that self honors myself by being loving and welcoming to myself first and self-honoring myself, and then offering that out to other people. They get a hit of what that's like for them, and then they come back to me and say, you know what, you helped me see something beautiful within myself. And that's the other thing that I learned from the whole system in John, is that what I see in someone else is actually within me. That this intrinsic goodness, this philosophy that lives in me, I can see and become everywhere else in my life. I have used it from the way that I cook, the way that I shop, the way that I caretake for those in my life that I absolutely love, to the way that I manage my business, the people in it, how I have office meetings using the principles, how we look at life from a pulsation, that is, we're in constant movement and constant pulsation, that we're dynamic and that we're never static. The other thing that I really loved is that John said one time, we're going to pull you up the mountain. And that's kind of like really what I feel every day, is like that I'm being pulled up and that I can pull another up and that they can pull another up. And I am merely a conduit to this system lasting over and over again for the future. And my greatest thing, which was my Super Bowl, which was the thing that I feared the most, and it just happened, so I do have to mention it because John always talks about speaking from direct experience. And this is really true for me. My dad passed away 2 weeks ago. And after being sick really severely for 2 weeks. And I was with him for 24 hours, 7 days a week for 2 weeks. And it was something I feared my whole life. Like, what am I going to do? Oh my God, my dad. But I learned to be completely mindful, to be completely in the present moment, to be in the truth. And falling in love with the truth was the greatest gift I can give myself, over and over again. So I thank John, you, for listening, Douglas and Paul Ortega, and every other teacher that I've had that's more or less famous in the world, or less famous, and those who are ever more quiet and more subdued. I thank all of you for touching my life in such of a way that it helped me go deeper within myself. And that portal really was the lens of Anusara Yoga. So I say to you, next weekend coming, the weekend on Hudson Street at Anusara in the Apple, cartwheel over, down dog over, hand flip yourself over, take a taxi, walk, or whatever, get there. And see how your life could be ever touched to go deeper into the truth of you. Awaken to your optimal blueprint and become the latest, greatest version of yourself with Anusara Yoga. Thank you, and have a blessed day.